So, Nicolo, it's great to have you here with us. My first question is about Fenerbahce. Is one win away from the top of the EuroLeague. So, how do you see the team this year and this effort that Fenerbahce is making?
For sure, we are in a good position, but at the same time, for how EuroLeague has been so far, a week can change everything. So we need to keep the focus, and but so far we're doing good. It's been a very tough EuroLeague campaign. We've been through up and downs, and but now we are going into the let's say the most difficult part of the season. So hopefully we can keep the good stretch going.
In the summer, many teams wanted you and approached you. What made you choose Fenerbahce?
Mainly two reasons. One, that I've been in Fenerbahce and I know how the life is in Istanbul, how the team is, how the organization is, and I felt home the 2 years I was there. I was here before, and the other thing is Fenerbahce always has the goal to win EuroLeague, to go to the Final Four, and those were the main reasons why I chose Fenerbahce.
It's like a comfort zone, we can say.
Well, comfort zone was a little bit more probably Milan, Italy. My home, not home city, but I played in Milan for 8 years, so that was a little bit more comfort zone. Going out of Italy with a young daughter and second one coming, it wasn't so easy to do, but for sure, knowing the deal in Istanbul made everything easier. Knowing people there that could help me, for sure, made everything easier. I don't know if I will call it the comfort zone, but for sure, now it's somewhere where I feel comfortable.
Now that you mentioned Milan, did you feel disappointed or betrayed that you have to leave the team in such conditions? Because you were the captain, you were there for many years.
No, I mean, this is part of the job. It's once you start playing basketball, this can happen. For sure, I have a special relationship with Milan as a city, with Olimpia Milano as a team. I played there 8 years, so for sure, I would say I wasn't the happiest person on earth. Leaving Milan, with all the friends, all the people I know there, and everything. But it's part of the job. I'm very happy in Istanbul, in Fenerbahce. So I don't think anybody betrayed anybody. I didn't feel any disappointment. It's just there are good and bad parts of the business, and this is one of them.
Did any Greek teams approach you this summer?
Oof,
Did you consider coming here?
Yeah, for sure. Both Pana and Olympiacos are two very good teams. Pana just won EuroLeague. Olympiacos is going always one shot away, basically, to win it. So for sure, it would have been a great opportunity. But once Fenerbahce approached, was a pretty easy decision, I would say.
Last year, you said you didn't expect Pana to go this far and to win the EuroLeague in the winter. How do you see the team now? And Coach Ataman chose to leave Konstantinopoulos out. So for the game, they will have only one player in the center position. So how are you going to approach it? How do you see Pana this year?
I mean, this year is totally different, of course. They have the confidence that they won already, so this gives you a totally different mindset. Last year, when I said it, if I said it, I don't remember, it was for sure at the beginning of the season, because then in January, February, they completely changed their face. They started, they clicked, as people say, and you could see the result. This year, they have, this feeling that they can do it again, and you can see how they play. And tomorrow, it doesn't matter who plays or not playing. It's going to be a fight. Every time you come to Oaxaca, it's going to be a tough game, and mostly, they're having a tough stretch so far, and they for sure want to bounce back and win at home.
Which team would you choose to be your surprise this year?
I mean, it's very easy. This year, the surprise team is for sure Paris. Okay. Nobody was expecting Paris to be as good. I will also say Bayern. Bayern is doing a very, very good season. I think nobody was expecting them to be this high for so long in EuroLeague and to be this good, even though they have great players. But Bayern always goes a little bit under the radar, I would say. and but Paris for sure is the surprise.
I will go a little bit back in the past. You've worked with Nikos Zisis, a Greek legend,
Yes.
and I've read in a previous interview of yours that he helped you in many ways,
Yes.
you said. What do you remember mostly from him?
No, Nikos for me, first of all, is one of my best friends. Is I'm an amazing guy. Okay, you said it. He's a basketball legend, but mostly for me, even before a basketball player, is an amazing person, an amazing father, and for me, you know, an amazing friend. And I don't want to sound too sweet and
Emotional.
but no, it's for real. Like Nikos changed me in many aspects of my life, on and off the court. He taught me how to be a real professional. He also showed me, you know, how you can combine basketball and life. He basically adopted me my first year in Bamberg. I was always at his place with his two kids first, then the third one came, and Fanny, his wife, was always cooking extra for me.
Oh my God.
And so I have great memories with Nikos. And back then, Euroleague, we didn't have single rooms. We have double room. I was always with him. So Nikos for me is really, if I'm happy for my career, like what I've done. I hope I can achieve way more, you know, still. But one of the most important things is the people I met, and Nikos is for sure in my top 3 for sure, easy. Like Nikos is it's an amazing, really changed my life and my career.
That's so sweet, and the connection. It's like he was a mentor for you.
He was, and we talk very often. I won't say every other day, but almost. And every time we talk, it's like we just stop talking because we have this connection. We have this understanding. We even had a vacation together in Crete a couple years ago, and no, Nikos is. Don't touch Nikos because I'm gonna be there to take his side.
Now that you mentioned Crete, I know you love food.
Yes.
You're a food lover.
Yes.
And we have here in Greece Ivan Fournier that he's searching for the next Greek speciality.
Yes.
What's your suggestion for him?
But Nikos know, for example, that I love choureki.
Choureki?
Choureki. I love choureki. So every time we meet or he comes, he brings me always a piece of choureki. This is my...
I have to know that to bring you.
No problem. But choureki is my... Always, whenever I come to Greece or I get a piece of choureki.
So now that we have Easter, is the traditional sweet here, choureki.
Yes, I know.
So that's what I will say to Ivan Fournier to try.
To try choureki.
Choureki, okay. Now I can't help but ask you about the big trade that happened yesterday with Luka Doncic to the LA. You were his teammate in 2021. So I want to ask you where you were when you learned this.
I woke up because I saw I woke up and I was checking. You don't want to know the specific place where I was when I checked my phone. You don't want to know this. But I checked my phone and I saw this trade, and of course I start, sending this to friends, and nothing. I saw it. I was shocked. I mean, shocked in. Yes, it's a basketball trade. It's not something, it's not a war started or something bad. It's a basketball trade. We're talking about super lucky person, but I would have never expected, Luka to move from Dallas. That being said, again, I think he landed in a pretty good spot. I mean, it could have been worse.
Which team do you think it's more benefited by this trade?
Really, I don't know. This only thing they can say is this time. The time will tell who benefit from this trade. But I don't know. I play with Luka. He's an amazing player. I play against Anthony Davis, another amazing player. So just time or results will tell who was right.
Championship mentality runs in your family's blood. You have your mother that is an Olympic medalist. You said that you want to have your own Olympic medal in 2028 if you can make it happen. Which advice do you take from her?
My mom just always taught me to put a lot of passion in what I was doing, to be professional, to work hard, because working hard, like the things you always hear. but it's true, and it's not easy to do every day, and that's what I try to do. And let's see what I can do in 2028. We will see. It's not going to be easy. My mom was an incredible athlete. She played in '84 in Los Angeles. 2028 is in Los Angeles, so it's like a circle that closes. But we will see. We will see. My mom always taught me again to be constant every day, to work and to bring passion, to have fun. So that's what I'm trying to do.
As an Italian, was basketball the main sport that you wanted to follow, or even football came to your mind?
No, I always basketball was always my passion. I always only play basketball since the age of 5. I always loved basketball, and in my hometown there is also a soccer team, but basketball for most of the time was the main sport.
Yes.
It was pretty successful, and so that also helped my passion. That being said, I always play football with my friends, soccer, either at school or after doing homework at home. If I didn't have a practice, I was going out in the playground and play soccer with my friends, because it's easier. Soccer is easier than basketball, and but basketball was my only passion and very easy for me to follow it.
And is this something that you do on your free time as well, or do you prefer watching football when you're alone?
No. I always only watch basketball. I never watch football, even though I'm a big Inter fan.
Okay.
But I watch basketball. Basketball in every shape, from NBA to the Italian league, going through EuroLeague, Eurocup, whatever comes to on TV, I'm watching it.
So no Champions League for you?
Also, Champions League. Which Champions League?
Football.
No, football. No, only big. If there are big games, I watch it. But I probably put the phone on a basketball game, so I try to always to watch basketball.
So my last question is one that I always do. I want you to tell me your Final Four prediction.
No. Since we are in Athens, so I won't. Olympiacos Pana.
To be safe.
And we're safe. We're safe. And Monaco.
Mm-hmm.
And Real Madrid. I'm very superstitious. I will never say my team.
Okay,
never.
Because that surprised me.
I'm not gonna try even to jinx it. So I'm very superstitious. I mean, on these things you don't say it before.
I accept that.
I hope I'm wrong. Let's put it this way.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.